Hey Bestie, welcome back. So अब बर्थडे को तो कुछ दिन जा चुके हैं. It's November now and I know मैं बहुत लेट हो चुकी हूँ अब ये चीज़ अपडेट करने के लिए. But birthday and then उसके बाद I got my periods and then it was Diwali and then I got sick. So I wasn't really able to shoot or talk to you at all बिकॉज मेरा अभी भी गला थोड़ा सा ख़राब है. थोड़ा सा ही ठीक हुआ है क्योंकि कल मैंने स्टीम लिया था. माइट बी मे बी माई फेस इज ग्लोइंग अ लिटिल बिट, सो kudos to that steam. I really keep thinking कि यार literally सांस लेना भी इंसान अप्रिशिएट करना चाहिए. When you know this vlog, you start appreciating even that little thing. As I was saying, my birthday has been pretty great. And for the first time ever, I literally sorry, for the first time ever, I literally treated myself so well, and my birthday month has been really amazing. And the thing was, मेरे को पहली बार कभी ऐसा, for the first time I never really felt that I should have had someone in my life, or friends and all कोई भी होने चाहिए थे. I didn't even care much because obviously my birthday के एक दिन पहले करवा चौथ था. So like my family was busy with that. मॉम का व्रत था तो मॉम को थोड़ा सा ऐसे मूड अप एंड डाउन होता रहता है. And the very next day हम लोग ऐसे भी कहीं बाहर नहीं गए ज़्यादा, तो I just took myself out on a date and I was like completely fine with it. I was completely fine with being alone and all by myself. I didn't really care about anything much. I didn't depend on anyone कि अरे फ्रेंड्स होने चाहिए थे, अरे कोई होता काश लाइफ में, अरे यार फैमिली के साथ ये सब चीज़ होना चाहिए था. I have always felt so dependent on everyone, and for the first time I didn't, and it felt great. And this time I don't know what my birthday has been about. It just felt very strange. I'm sorry, I'm shaking my phone a lot. Yes, so I just felt like very different because पता नहीं यूनिवर्स क्या बताने की कोशिश करता है इस बर्थडे में मुझे. because the most strange thing was this never happens. Actually, all of my friends forgot to wish me on my birthday and I was just there like, I'm really sorry. थोड़ा सा अभी भी cold का effect है. As I was saying, so just because I was just so busy spending my day with myself and celebrating myself, मेरा इतना ध्यान ही नहीं गया कि किसका कॉल नहीं आया, किसका मैसेज नहीं आया. And then the very next day I'm just realizing कि यार my friends actually forgot my birthday. And ऐसा मेरा friend group नहीं है. I have like friends like कुछ school से है, कुछ college से है, and like no one lives in my city, so वो long distance ही है. So they usually like text or call. तो मेरा ध्यान नहीं गया कि 12 बजे भी तो कॉल नहीं आया रात के, एंड देन पूरा दिन भी नहीं आया. आई वाज लाइक वेट, हाउ डिड दिस हैपन. एंड एक और रीज़न ये था कि मतलब आई थिंक मेरे एक्सपेक्टेशंस भी उतने नहीं थे. अ पार्ट ऑफ मी वाज जस्ट क्लिंगिंग टू इट बिकॉज ऑब्वियसली फॉर मी birthdays are like very special, they are like very important. So कुछ भी हो जाए, ओके आई एम वेरी पेटी लाइक दैट. ओके, तो मेरे लिए कुछ और चीज़ें मैटर नहीं करती है. मेरे लिए इतने वो ग्रैंड जेस्चर्स एंड ऑल मैटर नहीं करता है. आई एम नॉट सेइंग कि फॉर मी यू ट्रैवल टू माई सिटी एंड सेलिब्रेट माई बर्थडे विथ मी और even send me a gift or anything. No, at least just wish. I am like very ऐसे low maintenance when it comes to those things. तो मेरे लिए वो सब चीज़ें important नहीं है कि गिफ्ट भेजा कि नहीं, या फिर हर समय इतना भी बात करूँ, मुझे वो भी मतलब नहीं है. आई एम लाइक एटलीस्ट, जैसे बहुत टाइम ऐसे होता नहीं है कि फ्रेंड्स are going through a hard time, so I'm like very understanding. I check up on them, how are you, like can I be there, how can I be there for you and stuff like that, and like can I do something for you. So I do those things because I know like हर कोई अपने अपने stages से जाता है, but there comes a point where it's like I have been giving 200%. now you have to make sure that मेरे को ऐसे ना लगे कि सिर्फ मैं एफर्ट्स डाल रही हूँ, राइट. व्हेन यू आर गोइंग थ्रू अ रफ स्टेज, It's fine, I understand, but it can't last forever, obviously. So I'm like, okay, when you're also going through a rough stage, at least I want ki, I want to still feel thoda sa prioritized, and it's not selfish. I mean, obviously, if we are friends, you can at least wish me on my birthday. You can at least remember that much. I'm just saying कि I'm gonna wish you on your birthday. You wish me, and maybe चलो दिवाली भी तो नहीं, न्यू ईयर में विश कर लो, चलो ठीक है. At least do that much. At least उतना तो रखो. Even if you're going through a bad stage, you can at least just, set a reminder or something, and you can just wish me, send a message. That's it. It matters to me. I am petty like that. I'm just gonna be very frank. I'm like, mainly at least utna important. I'm like, baki kuch mat karo, it's fine. But if you don't even do that much, yeah, that is something I'm gonna take it to my heart, because it matters to me that you remember me and my birthday and my special day. It really matters to me, because now I'm like, yeah, I want to be celebrated. And ऐसे दिमाग में आता है कि what kind of people you really want to be around, and if there is something that you wouldn't even accept, like after a while, या फिर something that is really not acceptable to you, वो एक बार भी acceptable मत करो, ताकि एक बार भी अगर accept कर लिया ना, तो people are gonna keep doing it. So the thing that I have been thinking about nowadays is कि, like, what kind of person you want to be around, या फिर what kind of people you want in your life, or what kind of a person you want to be like. Focus on that. And अगर कोई ऐसी चीज लाइफ में हो रही है जो तुम कभी एक्चुअल में फ्यूचर में करना नहीं चाहते हो, या फिर अपने लाइफ में कभी तुम्हारे लिए वो चीज एक्सेप्टेबल नहीं है, तो एक बार भी उस चीज के लिए हाँ मत बोलो. सो दिस वॉज लाइक काइंड ऑफ like that. I was like not okay with people who don't make me feel appreciated or celebrated, and मेरा birthday तक उनको याद नहीं है. So I'm just like, yeah, then it's like a total no. And yeah, the reason I was not quite surprised was because that friendship was, I think, kind of, I was already feeling ki, I'm not feeling that appreciated, and maybe I was just looking for a sign. So this was like kind of a sign. This was like the point which I was like, no, now this has also happened, and this is like totally not acceptable for me at all. तो अब तो मेरे तरफ से ये लाइक पूरा गया है. अब तो मेरे को मतलब ही नहीं है, बिकॉज सामने से तो इतने एफर्ट्स दिख नहीं रहे, एंड आई वॉज ओनली ट्राइंग टू कीप द फ्रेंडशिप. आई मीन, even though the friendship is really nice, it's meaningful, I don't care. I'm not going to be the only person putting efforts. I'm not going to be the only person who's going to care about the friendship. You don't care? Fine. I'm going to walk away. I don't care. I want people in my life who makes me feel valued, appreciated, and celebrated, who makes me feel loved. And itna bhi nahi ho sakta, to I'm like, no, if I'm not a priority, if I'm not that important, then there's no point. So that's why it was like the breaking point for me. I'm like, no. See, I am that petty. At least my birthday yaad rakhna is like very important for me. If you can't even remember that much, then yeah, this friendship is then really just not going to work. And that's why when I just realized ki most of my friends forgot. तो कुछ महीनों से अभी मतलब I was focusing more on myself and what I wanted, and that's why मैं अपने फ्रेंड्स में इतना ध्यान ही नहीं दे रही थी कि बार बार उन पे कैचअप करूँ, अरे तुम्हारी लाइफ में क्या चल रहा है, मैं खुद ही टेक्स्ट करूँ. So I think that was also the kind of reason they kind of just forgot. And then maybe even if they did remember, या फिर कहीं से भी like Snapchat पे या वहाँ सब तो पता ही चल जाता है. But I think they didn't think that I would feel so bad, because they are so used to of me approaching them always. But then I was like, no, I'm going to feel bad. I am like that. मेरे लिए वो सब छोटी छोटी चीज़ें ज़्यादा मैटर करती हैं. मेरे लिए इतना सब बड़ा बड़ा कुछ ग्रैंड जेस्चर्स की ज़रूरत नहीं है. बट रिमेंबर माई बर्थडे, विश मी, इतना तो कर ही सकते हो. या फ्रेंड्स, कम ऑन. एंड आई एम द काइंड ऑफ पर्सन हु एनीवेज डजंट हैव मच सोशल बैटरी. मेरे को सोशलाइज करने का इतना ज़्यादा मन करता भी नहीं है, बिकॉज आई डोंट थिंक आई हैव दैट मच एनर्जी. मैं अगर लिटरली कहीं फंक्शन में, शादी वादी में भी जाती हूँ, सो आई जस्ट feel like, okay, dressing up and showing up, and then after a while I'm just like, I need to rush back to my room. बिकॉज मेरी एनर्जी खत्म हो चुकी है. आई कांट सोशलाइज दैट मच. आई डोंट नो हाउ डू पीपल डू इट. अभी दिवाली के बाद ही मैं ऑब्वियसली सबको ऐसे दिवाली के मैसेजेस एंड ऑल भेज रही थी, एंड मैंने आगे का सोचा ही नहीं. मैंने सिर्फ मैसेज भेजने तक का सोचा. रिप्लाई आने का तो मैंने सोचा भी नहीं कि लोगों के रिप्लाई भी आएंगे सामने. ओह शिट, लोगों के तो रिप्लाई भी आते. मेरे लिए वो एग्जॉस्टिंग हो गया. तो मेरे को सब मन ही नहीं कर रहा था सोशलाइज करने का एट ऑल. बट आई वाज लाइक नहीं, मेरे को सबको दिवाली विश करना है. एंड देन आई वाज लाइक शिट, लोगों के कॉल्स एंड मैसेजेस भी तो आने वाले हैं. ओ गॉड, या दैट वाज नॉट ग्रेट फॉर मी. मेरी बैटरी इतनी जा चुकी थी. सो आई वाज लाइक कोई बात नहीं, मैसेज आया है वो वहीं पर छोड़ दो. मेरे को वो देखने का भी मन नहीं कर रहा था. आई वाज लाइक बैटरी पूरी गई है मेरी. आई माई मॉम वाज टॉकिंग टू माई मासी कि आजकल की तो कितना आसान हो गया, लोगों को सिर्फ एक मैसेज भेजना होता है दिवाली में, उतना भी नहीं होता है लोगों से. आई एम दैट लोग, आई एम दैट पर्सन जिससे उतना भी नहीं हो पाता. मेरे को नहीं पता मेरा ये इतना एंटी सोशल स्टेज किधर से चालू हो गया. बट लाइक लिटरली एट टाइम्स आई कांट इवन डू दैट मच. मतलब एक साथ ज्यादा लोग मेरे से नहीं हो पाता. सो कुछ लोग, 2-4 लोग भी चलता है, उससे ज्यादा नहीं. एक साथ ऐसे बम फटेगा तो मेरे से नहीं होता. इसलिए मैं कहीं फंक्शन वंक्शन में जाती हूँ, आई जस्ट ट्राई टू फाइंड अ कॉर्नर एंड आई एम लाइक you guys, you do you, celebrate yourself. I'm gonna find a corner and I'm gonna be there. I can't socialize that much. I can't just do that much. It's like very hard. I don't know how people do it. I don't know how people are like such a big extrovert. I just feel very drained. And I wanted to add कि आई वॉज जस्ट क्वेश्चनिंग माई सेल्फ कि इतने टाइम से जब मुझे रियलाइज हो ही रहा था कि दिस फ्रेंडशिप इज नॉट गोना वर्क, लाइक आई एम नॉट फीलिंग दैट वैल्यूड, then why am I keeping this friendship? Then I realized ki it was just my self-worth ka problem, or maybe the fact that obviously no one wants to be alone. So I was like, I didn't want to be a stage where I don't have any friends at all. But then I was like, it's better to not have any friends than to have such friends who don't make you feel that good. Because अगर एक भी अच्छा दोस्त friend, एक भी अच्छा friend life में होता है, so you don't really need any more friends. एक भी काफी है. And right now I am that friend to myself, and my Kanha is my best friend. So I don't feel like I need such people in my life who are a constant reminder ki I don't deserve better. Because if I have such friends who are making me feel as if I don't deserve to be loved, that's why I have them in my life. I don't want that constant negative reminder. So I'm like, if you don't really appreciate me that much, fine, tata, bye bye. And that's why I just felt it better to like, okay, just walk away, cut it off, and tata, bye bye. I'm like, मैंने कुछ बोला भी नहीं. I'm like, I don't want them to give me a stupid explanation, because it really doesn't matter. And I just saw this video on YouTube by Matthew, I think that's his name, and he was just saying ki the thing about a relationship, and I usually just take things in a very neutral manner. अगर वो किसी भी relationship के बारे में तुम friendship या कहीं पे भी apply कर सकते हो. So they were saying कि if I'm the one who doesn't feel valued or appreciated or not worthy, if I'm the one who's feeling that whatever you are doing for me is not enough for me, so whatever reasons you have, it really doesn't matter, because it is not enough for me. So तुम्हारे reasons का matter ही क्या करने वाला, वो नहीं matter करता है. because reasons हो ना हो, जो भी कारण वो चीज हो रहा है, मेरे लिए बस वो enough नहीं है. So either you do better or you just get rid of those reasons, because मेरे को explanation देके क्या मतलब है. Why will I stay here if it's just not enough for me? So I was like, yeah, that kind of makes sense. And I don't know, I think मेरे को जितना बुरा फील होना चाहिए था उतना हुआ नहीं, because I don't know why I have this habit where I usually just, I think mentally and emotionally I usually just give up first in all of my connection, friendships, everything in my life. Mentally and emotionally मैं पहले गिव अप मार देती हूँ. मुझे पता होता है कि यार अब तो ये नहीं चलने वाला है, and I just still am there, I'm giving them chance, but then it just comes to that breaking point, that deal breaker element. अब तो इसके आगे नहीं हो सकता. So when then I decide to walk away, afterwards I just realized कि मुझे इतना अब फर्क ही नहीं पड़ा now that it has ended, because throughout that time मेरे लिए वो खत्म ही था दिमाग में, and मैं पहले ही एग्जॉस्ट होके गिव अप मार चुकी थी. So I was like, now that it's finally over, I feel more free rather than feeling upset about it. So I'm like, I think I'm quite okay. I just reach a point where I'm just like, you know what? I don't care anymore. Just like, yeah, it's over. So I don't know if it's like a good thing or a bad thing. I mean, when the people don't appreciate you, now I'm learning that more and more कि अगर पहले से ही समझ में आने लग जाता है, best to just walk away rather than letting them drain you or make you feel unworthy. And now my throat is not gonna let me speak anymore. Really sorry for that. So that was it for today's video. See you in my next video. Bye, bestie.